How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Sweden. Now, while I was looking up videos, I realized I don't think I will ever move to Sweden. It would be way too cold for me, and those dark nights, I couldn't do those either. I feel like that would be super depressing, and I already struggle with depression, so I don't need anything else um getting in my way. But yeah, I read something about Sweden being like negative 43-degree weather. I was like, oh my gosh. I could not. I'm like suffering now. Like, I hate everything about winter besides like playing with my kids in the snow. But like, I hate driving. I hate shoveling in sidewalks. I hate bundling up into layers. Um, Scraping off the car. Gosh, I could go on and on and on. I don't care for winter, but I think it's beautiful. I like when it happens, and when it does happen, it's like everybody goes crazy here because just a little bit of snow and we all flip out, I guess. And go to the store and buy all the toilet paper and the milk and all that good stuff. But this video is called "Life in Swedish Winter." It's by Jonah Jensen. So check out her page or her channel. You guys like this? Let's check it out. That is beautiful.
So it's February now, and we are already half through the winter. And usually, January and February are the coldest months of the year. But according
That is actually the same as Indiana. Uh January, February is like the coldest, and then March and April, it's, kind of spontaneous is the word.
to me, it's also one of the most beautiful months of the year.
Yes, it is.
So far, we have had a really beautiful winter. It's been very
Wow.
cold and frosty. And we have got lots of snow, especially the last 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
For a while, I thought it would never stop snowing.
Oh my god, those shovels are huge. That's crazy. Like, who wants to? Oh my gosh. Do people actually enjoy doing this? Like shoveling sidewalks and scraping off your cars and driving in the ice? And oh my gosh. No, I couldn't. Just acting like it's normal. Oh. Oh. It kind of makes me sad because my doggy died a couple days ago and it was very unexpected, and I loved him like she loves that dog. It's so cute.
It's really cold outside, and I've been out for a couple of hours now in the forest, so now I have these lips freeze again, where it's hard to talk. But I guess sometimes I don't need to talk. Let's just, these sceneries talk for itself.
Yes, it does.
Every winter, I always think about how much easier everything is in the summer. But
Yes.
it's not until it's winter that I really realize that. No matter what you do in the winter, it always takes so much more time than it would do in the summer.
So we definitely do not do that in America. When winter comes, everybody hibernates. We just go in her house and stay until it's warm out, pretty much.
Right now, it's almost hard to imagine that in the summer we don't even need to spend 1 second of struggle to keep warm in the different houses and spaces that we have. And it feels like a dream to think about that in the summer you can actually walk and move freely everywhere without having to feel like you just did the toughest exercise of the year.
No doubt. Wow. See, I've had winters like this when I was little. Unfortunately, both of my children haven't had a winter like this because it's been like super weird. Like a couple years, like in December, we didn't even get any snow at all, and it didn't even start until January. And then sometimes it starts in November. I've actually like one Christmas I wore a t-shirt. It was like that nice of weather outside. So it's very like up and down. Good old Indiana, that's the weather's one thing we are known for. No.
So yeah, winter is definitely more time consuming and you have to struggle more to get what you want. But every day I try to remind myself that right now we are in a magical time, in the heart of winter. And in the summer, I will look back at this time and think about how beautiful the winter was and how lucky I
cool.
am.
You know, I would, if I had the chance, go to Sweden just to check out, like just how it feels to live like that. I think that would be really, really interesting, but I would definitely struggle with the cold. Wow. The music is perfect. Oh, I miss my dog.
So, what have we been up to the last 2 weeks since my last vlog? As usual, we have spent most of our times working, so there hasn't really been happening anything exciting and new lately. I'm so weird, I'm sorry. So it's just been the daily life mixed with a lot of work. As I've told you earlier, we have a lot of changes going on and a lot of ideas for the future, so we have really prioritized the work with our business the last half year, as you've noticed. When I have had some time over, I have been in the smithy with Johan, and I have actually started working on some new designs for our new jewelry collection that we hope to be able to release.
I absolutely love this candle thing in the middle here. I've never seen anything like it. It is beautiful. I love her style. Like the background, um, just like it just looks so pretty. And those rugs that she had outside, those were really nice too.
In the spring or the early summer of this year. Så här var ju lite av den första, så såg den ut. Jag tänker att blir den för rund nu?
Nej, det tror jag inte.
Nej, det borde inte
Eller
gått att
ja,
gjort. Eller...
det får du ju se. Alltså, det beror ju på om du inte har någon annan.
Nej, men det,
tanke
den är mycket
mera.
större så blir det ju
Jag
större
menar,
rymning också.
du skulle ju kunna bara... Du skulle ju kunna ha... Jag menar så.
Bara här lite grann.
Ja.
This is really cool.
And finally, I have moved out my computer to my little studio again. For about 2 months now, I've been having my office at the kitchen table because it.
If I was her, I would be shoveling a path, at least to kind of make it a little bit easier. That would suck.
It's been too cold to be out in the studio. But now, as it got a little bit warmer outside, I thought I would give it another chance. I really miss having my own desk and having my studio back. Finally, I'm back in my studio and it feels so good. All the things that I love. And to make it a little bit warmer here when it's too cold outside, I brought a little heater, a fan that I actually have for my car, but it seems to work really good. It makes a lot of noise, but I can have it on now and then and make it warmer when I need it.
I love that it looks like really cozy. Like it seems like every room they have, they got all their little heaters and they're ready to go.
So right now, at this moment, as I record this, I'm in my cozy studio again.
Ow. Poor girl. Definitely gets her exercise, doesn't she?
Hey, my sweet friends! So, I'm here at my painting studio again, and it was a long time ago now, or at least a few weeks. It's been not so much time over for painting, so I'm really, really happy to be back here again. Though it's a bit chilly in this old house, I thought that the 4 radiators or heaters that we have on maximum warmth would.
Yeah, so I know exactly how she feels and I don't like it. Like we don't have heat at our house yet and we had a couple days where it was like it felt like it was -30 and I couldn't move. Like I couldn't move off the couch. I was so cold and like I didn't even want to bend my legs 'cause, like oh my gosh. I just I give her props for sure.
Be enough, but I guess it's not more than maybe 10 or 15 degrees in here, and I don't know, I've always liked to not have too much clothes on me when I paint. I even love to be barefoot when I paint, but
Wait a minute.
I mean, this is to be barefoot, to not have too much clothes on me when I paint. I don't know, I've always like to not have too much clothes on me when I paint. No, I've not more than maybe 10 or 15 degrees in here, and I don't know, I've always like to not have too much clothes on me when I paint. I even love to be barefoot when I paint, but I mean, this is not enough to wear even though I have layers of clothes.
I mean, granted, they are used to the weather, so they're probably, they're adapted. But like somebody like anybody around here would probably really struggle living in Sweden. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would want to live in a place like this where there's just snow and dark night, or like mostly the nights are really long. But yeah, let me know if that's something that you would want to do in uh where you live. I'd be really interested in hearing about that.
I'm still getting too cold, like on my fingers and everything, so I gotta figure out a solution to, yeah, I guess I would just have to have much more clothes on as I paint. Um, but yeah, it's the normal struggle with winter to figure out how to keep warm. But at least I'm here now, and I'm continuing on my ice paintings. I told you in, I guess, November or December that I've started a new series of paintings, and I wanted to be inspired by the ice, the sounds of the ice. It's a lot of ice nowadays. I'm really into that subject because there's a lot of magic with ice, I think. But yeah, so I started in November. I started the first layers on some paintings that I'm painting together with the sounds of the ice, and to be inspired by the ice. And I'm continue on them now, so I'm continue with more layers. So I'm not gonna be here for very long. I'm just gonna paint some more layers on
She's very talented.
the first paintings, and get into the flow again. Because it's always like that when I've had a break from painting for a long time. It always feels so scary to continue painting again. It's like this wall I have to put down. I have to go through it. I guess you can understand what I mean, because I know a lot of you, of my followers, want to start painting, because I always get a lot of mails or comments about that. And yeah, many describe this kind of fear before, starting, and that fear is so common in life. I think every time we want to do something new or test something or follow our heart, but there's this fear that coming and stopping us from doing that. And I feel the same. I don't really know what that fear is or what it comes from, but I do know that that kind of fear is the same fear that can stop us from living our life fully, or from trying to catch our dreams, or
Oh yeah.
thinking bigger. It's the same fear that keep us doing the same things over and over again, because we are too scared to do something else. So always when I feel this fear that, oh, I want to go paint now, but then I feel like, no, not yet, I'm not ready yet, then I'm like, I think the only way to deal with that is to really face it, or just do it anyway, and to not think, because I think that our thoughts always stops us from doing what we want to do. Like, our body wants to do something, but our thoughts is like, no. I can wake up in the morning and I look out the window and it's this super beautiful sunrise and foggy morning, and my first reaction is to get out and get my camera and run out, and then in just 1 second it's like my brain stops me, like, oh no, I'm not sure if I feel for it, or no, I haven't emptied my memory card, so I can't do it now, or no, maybe tomorrow will be beautiful as well, then maybe I will be more energized. You start thinking about all these things that why you shouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you relate to that? I'm sure a lot of you can relate to it, because I definitely relate to it, and it's something I fight with every day. Like, when I get an urge to do something, like paint, and then this thought comes that, no, it's not the right time, maybe I should do it next week, maybe then I have more inspiration, or maybe I will feel more motivated later. And then, then you will keep doing that for days and weeks and months and years. So yeah.
That's kind of how it is with me and my YouTube channel. Um, it's like really fearful after not doing a video for a while and then jumping back in it. It's like almost for me starting all the way over and being my shy self, and I am my like worst enemy, my worst. I critique myself in so many ways, but um yeah, I just I will talk myself I will talk myself out of it and think of many reasons not to do it. But I just got to do it. I mean, I could suck at it, but if I just keep on doing it, I'll get better and better and hopefully be good one day. We'll see.
What was I even saying? Yeah, that I'm here now, and so now as I paint these paintings, I'm just gonna listen to
I'm not the only one that does that. I'm so thankful for that.
the sounds of the eyes, because that's the sounds I wanna kind of paint in a way, or in an abstract way, I guess, because I only paint abstract. So I'm not literally gonna paint the eyes. I'm gonna paint what the sounds looks like, I guess, or
Wow.
what I think they look like. But also, thank you so much for your beautiful response on my Song of the Ice video that I uploaded last week. I'm so happy that you liked it. I was actually a bit worried that you wouldn't like it, because I've been talking so much about the sounds of the ice, you know. Every year the
My
ice
gosh.
can sound very different. Like some winters the ice sounds so high, like very high notes and very loud. It's like they're coming from the sky. And this winter the ice had a very deep sound. The sound was, you know, so low that it was sometimes almost hard to hear it, but you could feel it. Like if you were there on the ice, you could really feel this wave of sound touching you in a way. It was really powerful. It was almost a bit scary lying on the ice and listening to this.
Yeah, wouldn't you be scared I'd fall in, like cracking and stuff? So I wonder what causes the ice to do that. Maybe like the thickness of it or the how cold it is. Probably, imagine.
Because, you know, it really felt like some kind of presence under the ice, like this ancient spirit that was roaring. And
That is
yeah, it was
beautiful.
very powerful. It was very hard to make these very deep and low sounds, how do you say, hearable. It was a bit hard to hear them on the computer. Well, I could hear very good with my studio headphones, because I have some really good studio headphones when I make music, so I could definitely hear them, and it was like so powerful. It felt like you were inside the ice under the water. But when I was done with the song and I plugged out the headphones to listen on the computer, it was like 50% of the sounds disappeared, because the computer didn't really catch them. They couldn't make them hearable. So I was really disappointed in a way, and in some way I wish that the ice would have made more sounds, because it can make so much more high sounds, like this wobbling sounds, like woo 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 woo. If you ever heard the ice, I think some of you know what I mean. This year the ice was more like something awakening coming from the ground, and I love it as well, but it was so hard to make you hear it. But I did my best. I tried to edit, and I think it was okay in the end. But yeah, I was really happy that so many of you liked the sound, and I've got the most beautiful response and comments from you. I know some of you even have told me that you let your kids fall asleep to the eyes of the sounds, and Some of you have used it for studying or meditation or to relax or to feel better, and oh, I'm just that is just a true goal with everything I create.
She seriously is the cutest.
Just to know that some of you actually feel better from like watching my videos or listening to my music or watching my photos or whatever, that is, yeah, that is my goal. But yeah, so what I was gonna say is that I saw in the comments of this iSong video that many of you wish to be able to download the song so you could listen to it like anywhere if you're offline on your phone when you're gonna fall asleep, because otherwise you have to open YouTube. And so as I saw that so many of you wanted to download the file, I put up 2 versions of the iSongs on my web shop, and you can download them for free. And so one version is the version that I have on the iSong video. It's like very soft music in the background, just to make it a little bit more like a song, I guess. I was thinking about, should I only have the raw iSounds, or should I have something to make it more like a piece of music? And I like both versions a lot, but I guess I wanted it to be more like a song in a way. So yeah, but yeah, you can download both of the versions, so maybe you like only the ice sounds more, or you like the first version more. But yeah, you can find a description in the link below. So before I continue painting, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you so much for your sweet comments and all your engagement. That is so wonderful to see. I really hope you will have a wonderful weekend, I think, because yeah, I think I will upload this on Friday or Saturday, and I see you soon again. Lots of love to you, everyone. Mwah! You are the best. Bye bye.
That's awesome. Sweden definitely got a lot cooler after watching this video. I really enjoyed her videos, and I'm gonna subscribe so I can watch more of her videos. If you guys like the content, please go to her page and subscribe, like her video. If you want to see more videos on Sweden, put it down in the comments below and I will do more. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye guys.